Hello everyone, hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. We are here for game number 1 between Smoke and Protectors of Aiur. My filter does not like this part of my arm for some reason. I'm clearly a mech. It's like, that's not human skin. We do have Protectors of Aiur getting first pick on this map, but actually it was Smoke that won the coin flip. It's not really a coin flip because this is the playoffs and Smoke is a higher rated team, so they just automatically won and they said we want map pick, and so they got it. Hello Malby, hello Malby. We do go and have a little bit of a healer focus starting us off. Towers of Doom, we do get rid of Rhaegar and the Global Brightwing. Whoops, ban all healers. Next, you ban out Malfurion, and then you ban out Stukov. Yeah, I haven't had a hard time sleeping lately. It's been a problem. I ended up having to call into work because I just could not get me shut eye. Vala and Johanna. So Miss AA versus Miss Flashlight, both of them going to the bandwagon. So we have the Dubrak, the stun tank. There is a second match tonight. That's at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We have another game gearing up.
For the alliance above all.
There I'm yawning again. I'm sorry. I should not do that, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Honor, redemption.
So we do go ahead and get Anduin for Lambie. I do not blame him for getting a healer before the second ban phase. 2 healers are already banned. So pick that up now. Just took it a second to figure it out. Blaze, and they do get the Stukov. So both DPS are left on the side of Protectors of Aiur. Meanwhile, there is the opportunity to ban a tank or an offlaner. Who does Blaze not want to deal with? Blaze is actually back on this map. Blaze can double soak, but he's one of the worst at double soaking. Like, he can just barely get between the lanes in order to get it done. Abathur? Like, what? I mean, there is a Mecha Abathur skin, yes, but where? What? Abathur has not been picked or banned? Why are you bringing Abathur up? Hello, Saddlebur? Or Sarge? I know who you are. We get the Genji being banned out, and the Toshka Roche. Like I said, I'm not surprised to see the tank ban on the other side, because they did have a little bit of tank priority in the fact they already banned Johanna, and they already had picked up a Nubarak. So do go and get rid of, because that is the thing, if a Nubarak goes in for a stun, one of the big problems you can have is Garage throwing a Nubarak even further in, because a Nubarak doesn't have the burrow anymore.
Ready for action.
My blades are yours.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was so confused when you were talking about Abathur. I'm like... I still love there's an NGS team at one point called A New Barack Obama, which still just cracks me up.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
Oh, thank goodness. Tracer took Tracer. That's going to, like, not confuse me the entire game. I appreciate that. Also, a heckin' lot of Overwatch DPS heroes. We got Junkrat, Hanzo, and Tracer coming out for DPS. Sylvanas, the odd woman out, and she's just like, I'm a zombie. Twang, twang, twang. That's exactly what she sounds like. Don't tell me it's not. You're wrong. And I will see you in game. Don't go anywhere. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yamba open though. Now coming into game number 1, representing Smoke on the blue side of the battlefield, we're going to have Baby Whale on the Sonya, the Barbarian Queen. We're going to have Renji coming out here on the Junkrat, the Joker Junkrat at that. Look at him, the Clown Prince of Gur. We just go in and get Lambie coming out here on the Anduin. Shonen is one of the jumping hero. Let's go. And we have MJH on a Hanzo. Meanwhile, on the red side of the battlefield, representing Protectors of Aiur, we do go in and get the Sound coming out on Blase. We do go in and get Ecliptic is coming out here on a New Barack. Orion on the Sylvanas. Sergeant Scoops playing Stukov. And then running interference, we do have Tracer playing Tracer. There's Corrosive coming in here. So I'm gonna cheat real quick because I realized like a nub, I did not actually get a drink before I started this up, and I definitely need to, so... 1 second, guys. I'm just going to leave this following a hero. I'll be right back to it as soon as I get something to drink. I apologize.
Through the dragon's eyes. Excellent.
Alright, sorry about that. I realized I was already just a little bit into the game, and I was like, I'm going to need water before the end of this. Let me get it now before things really get started. So let's go ahead and go back to the full screen. Let's look at talents while we go ahead and get back here. And it does look like we have no questing talents other than Shipple Geometry, and of course Stormbolt, which is automatically a baseline quest. Anyone tries to pull... Oh, that is very... We've got a Protectors of Aiur coming in and learning that the best protection is a fierce offense. Let's go ahead and rush in there. They take out Murder, take out Hanzo. And there's the little giggling of the sappers. Giggle, giggle, giggle. Ability, of course, does go ahead and drops beetles with every ability they use. Do you go and take Legion of Beetles as well? So it's just getting even extra beetles coming in. So between Ecliptic and Orion on the Sylvanas, they have a lot of push power and a lot of ability to just ignore. Here's the Sound, and Tracer coming in here. Nice attempt to body block Baby Whale. Lots of damage coming through. Baby Whale trying to get out of there and will actually escape. Tracer did come up to try and take care of that. There's going to be, we have the Children's Screaming, Sound moving into the bushes. The bushes. And when forming up here, Tracer does go ahead and almost gets caught on the way back, but is able to use her Lena Oxton trickery in order to get past Meriden.
Go forth and claim the altars in my name. The Raven.
There's Tracer. You can't keep Tracer away. But they do go ahead and make Tracer recall. Tracer does not have recall anymore, but does go ahead and have her blinks available. You can see her ammo just below her health bar. And a lot of damage onto the Ryuji. Looks like Shonen is the next one to not be able to jump. And once again, Junker and Meriden being the two that are taken out. Maybe Hanzo and Junker last time. Right up here, definitely Protectos of Aiur putting on a clinic on this map so far. Already about up almost a full level. Did go ahead and get 2 channels, their opponent's 1. We do have double the core damage dealt so far to the core of smoke. Well, they do go and get a sapper a little before the sapper goes ahead and hits. So, no sapping right now. A lot of damage onto Orion. Orion actually somehow gets off. No, wait, Shonen says, no, you stay right here, Sylvanas. You got a date with being dead? And Sylvanas is like, I'm already dead. What are you talking about? Sergeant Scoops is not dead. Arsu is infested. But now Sergeant Scoops is dead and infested. And the Protect going to be the next one to go down. We have Smoke getting their sweet, sweet revenge. Remember everyone, revenge is a dish best served with potato chips.
Take the altars and put an end to the Gravekeeper.
Double channel down here. Now it does look like Smoke will get the bottom whip with no issue. A little bit of a fight happening on the top point. Both teams on the verge of level 10, but there it is on the side of Smoke. Meriden took that kill. The Junkrat was very close. Sergeant Scoops going to move his back. Lots of low health. Shonen not having very much HP, but that is a retreat happening from the side of Protectors of Aiur.
I am Lord of this realm, and it will not be stolen from me.
So remember whenever Protectors of Aiur was 4 shots ahead? As they get through, usually goes and gets mind control. There's a big light bomb. Light bomb comes out and catches 4 people, but that is still a kill onto the Junkrat. Junkrat goes going to get taken out. Shonen very low in the middle of a whole sea of orange health bars. And that is going to be a death on the part of the Meriden. Sound looking for this, but it's like an MJH will go and get out of here. And this is going to be Protectors of Aiur going ahead and stealing their opponent's camp and getting more sappers moving down this lane. With that, Protectors of Aiur go ahead and secure this bottom part. They still have at least 2 sappers left. I think 4 of them have already exploded, but 2 of them are still sitting here and threatening damage to the core.
The time is now. Claim the altars.
Oh, max range mind control goes ahead and lands onto the Ryushi. Ryushi does manage to get a heal and manage to stay out of there, so the jokester not going to quite go down. That is 5 shots coming out of that, bringing us to 27 versus 28 in terms of overall core health. We do go ahead and leap coming out, as well as the light bomb we've already seen. Up. Speaking of leap, Tracer gonna go in and get out of there, but this will be a conversion back to the side of smoke for this tower. Level 13s are online for Protectos of Aiur. I do know it's pronounced Aiur, not Aiur, but every once in a while I end up putting the my emphasis on the wrong syllable. I was like, I don't know why they're forming around here. There's no point here. Points will be up top when they spawn. Big Fruit comes out. There's this lots of mind control. Lots of damage on a Murden. Murden not having a lot of health, but inflicting also has to run away. Shonen jumps forward and going to be making no more job. No. Tracer's not gonna let this happen. Tracer's not gonna let this happen. Yeah, Tracer just go ahead and take out the Murden. There is Baby Whale. Baby Whale goes ahead and goes to Baby Hell.
Be swift, heroes. Do not let the grief.
Do you believe in Baby Hell? Down to 19 core health, less than half for the side of smoke. You go ahead and have Afflicted moving down here with the rest of the team. We're usually looking at this. Only the boss currently up, no one making moves on the boss just yet. Keep in mind the boss is always 4 shots regardless of the state of the map.
The altars rise again.
I have an altar phase. It does look like a lot of attention being paid to the bottom altar. The 2 offlaners are largely ignoring each other, having a gentleman's agreement. Go ahead and just pick up the 2 sides.
The altars have risen.
Man, a lot of stuns, but not a lot of damage so far. That was 3 ults before damage really started getting done. Mind control does come out onto, but probably the worst target. Shonen is hard to take down. We have Junkrat getting web wrapped, and we have a kill onto Tracer. That's a lot of the damage, but here comes Blaze, but also comes Baby Whale. And that's going to trigger a retreat from Protectos of Aiur as they've lost 2 of their 5 people. No actual kills coming from their side just yet.
Enough of this charade. Bring down the Gravekeeper's core.
And with 2 of the defenders down, they're going to try and move in here, go ahead and try and take their opponent's tower, get a little bit of aggression on the shots. They are down about 5 shots overall.
What? I mean, I knew I could do that. I've opened my tunnel as well.
The tunnel's now available for both sides. So I had to remove a cat from the area.
Tower now belongs to
There is Shonen jumping in there. They still do not quite have everyone back. So there's a little bit of a surprising move in. Now, granted, they may have realized the Junkrat walked away, so it was 3v3. They had not a lot of actual damage being done to this tower. Affirmative defense.
It's nearly time.
Only a single phase. This will even us out if it is picked up on the side of smoke. Obviously, if Protectos of Aiur, then we'll go down to 12 points versus 20. It looks like Aiur may be giving this up. Are they looking at boss? I think, yep, they are going to go ahead and say, we're going to get 5 shots off of this, but you know what? We can get our own shots. Did Rocket say this be an even game? Not on my watch.
This red and mine alone.
So down to 11 core health on the side of smoke, but that did mean they could not defend against the sappers, and 2 sappers get in, knocking them down from 15 core health down to 13. Both teams was looking for that level 20, but Smoke was certainly closer than their opponents, actually obtaining it. Big ol' slaps. Sylvanas trying to get out of there, but will not do so. They just had like trap on stun. And Sylvanas head was all dressed up with nowhere to go. Level 20 is online for the side of smoke. We're going to go ahead and see them pick up Ignore Pain, Inner Fire, Bullseye, Hardened Shield, and Cannonball! Bunker does come down from the sound. We do have a kill onto a new Barak as smoke goes ahead and just engulfs the battlefield. It's like a Civil War era battle with all of the like actual gunpowder back then, just coating the area. Down to 5 core health on the side of Protectors of Aiur. Oh, for some reason I thought this was already taken, so that is going to finish us off, taking us down exactly to 0. Still looking at the stats at the end of game number 1. We do go ahead and get a 61,000 damage, top of your damage, coming from MJH. Hanzo put their name on the board. Junkrat does come out with 50,000 and Tracer with 33,000. We do go ahead and get, in terms of healing, Sergeant Scoops does almost double the healing of Anduin. Okay, not almost double. I mean, it'd be 35 to 70. So, not quite, but still a lot of heckin' healing. But as I always point out, when all the damage is coming from the blue team, the fact the red healer finds more to heal, kind of what you'd expect. And then the sound comes out with the 27,000, 21,000 coming from Baby Well in terms of side soak. Now once we got them, copy them down, take all of the epic victories in Stormleg, and I will see you in the next one. Don't go anywhere. Don't.
With my brothers three. As a boy I learned through a burning world that nothing ever comes for free. As soon as I could hold a gun now, I was out on the killing fields, fighting in the war to save my home from a foe that will never yield. But we won't stop because we're brothers in blood now. We'll meet again now at the end of the line. Try not to think about what fate throws before me. Reporting for duty, sir. What's your name, son? Robert Blake Carmine. You're a killer, son. Robert Blake Carmine. You're here now, son. Boy, get your head down. Boy, get your head down. Boy, get your head down. On a cold and cruel morning, under a burning sky, my brother Ram took a bullet to the head, never even got to say goodbye. The very next year, as the battle raged, got a letter from my brother Ben, signed by a Sergeant Phoenix. I knew I'd never see him again, no. But we won't stop because we're brothers in blood now. We'll meet again now at the end of the line. Try not to think about what fate throws before me. Reporting for duty, sir. What's your name, son? Private Clay Carmine. You're a killer, son. Private Clay Carmine. You're a killer now, son. tear down the sky. Through it all you survive. Today is no day to die. Through it all you survive. And when you sink deep, breathe in and ice, you feel the big sleep, the call of the night, but it's not time. So wake up at night.
Oh, hi. Welcome to game number 2. Now, you may notice that the bet resolved the wrong way. That is because no one bet on smoke. You dang smoke haters. We are here on Battlefield of Eternity. Bertlefield. I love all birds. Battlefield of Birdternity. Phoenix Field of Eternity. So we go ahead and have the radar beam band out. Will we also... Yep, the Brightwing comes right back. So far, exact same bands. Both teams kind of feel like that they have this and don't need to change their strategy. Hi, Motel. Vala, and it's going to be a Joe. So look me up before you Jojo. And indeed it is Joe. So exact same bands coming into this thus far. Here you go. Who is your first pick? Your vaulted first pick. Who is going to shape your strategy?
Hunt them down.
Interesting. Hogwarts slightly better on the other Diablo map, but certainly no slouch here.
This realm needs me.
We do go ahead and get Shonen coming out here on a new Barak, and then MJH coming out on Li Ming. Oh. Irby out there talking about dreamy voices. I'm going to have to step it up a notch. Now we do have the Murden and the Anduin coming out of the side of Protectors of Aiur. And Crom, that is completely up to you. I don't pressure people to play it. I mean, the big thing is that it's exited active development, so it's kind of where it is. But I still love it, obviously. Okay, Genji. What was the last band? I can't remember now. But I'll know when this comes out whether or not this was it. I think it was Garage. Garage was the... So I do not expect to see Garage because they've already taken a new Barak. Molly, I don't know if you know, there used to be a team called Beyonce Knowles. And so when you said Who Let the Knowles Out, I'm just like, in my head imagining that song. But not the Who Let the Dogs Out song, but one of the Beyonce, no, or the Beyonce songs.
Need a light.
Let the Inquisition commence.
Ooh, hello. We have Whitemane, the sadistic healer. I love me some Whitemane. I'm so glad to see her. Blaze is taken by Baby Well, not taking the Sonya this time. So we'll be Blaze into Hagair.
I serve.
Well, hello.
Let's fly.
A lot of very interesting picks coming out thus far. stop. I'll stop.
Make way for the bad guy.
Well, you know we like bad guys around here. We have Zul'jin Li Ming going up against Zeratul. So clearly Zeratul can go in and get a lot of damage in a very short burst. It's a very bursty hero and a little bit hard. But Zeratul does not have a huge amount of backup from the rest of the team. I mean, only Martin and Hogger like going in at the same time. Falstad definitely does not. Falstad's got a little fleshy body. But we're going into the game. Don't go anywhere. Prediction is up.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Now coming out of the side, representing Smoke, winners of game number 1, trying to close this out at 2-0 series. We have MJH coming out of here as the Li Ming. Shonen is going to be on the Anubrak, the Burrow Beetle. We have Rinji on the Zul'jin, the bad man. Lambi coming out here on Whitemane, my favorite healer. And then we're going to get Baby Well on Blaze.
10 seconds.
Somebody call for the Exterminator.
5.
Meanwhile, representing the side of Protectors of Aiur on the right-hand side of the map, we have the dulcet tones of Decimation himself. The sound coming out here on Hogair. We do go in and get Tracer coming out here, and once again, actually this time playing Zul'jin, not playing Tracer. We do go and get Orion on the Partridge. Sergeant Scoop's going to come out here on the Anduin, and then Aplictic is going to be playing the Murden from the Bouchets. Right, Li Ming is sieging this wall from a distance. She's going the distance. She's going for speed. She takes a bit of damage, having to back out of there. Let's go ahead and has Zeratul on his bottom. Tracer goes in and takes a bunch of damage in his little Zeratul body, but does go and get out of there just fine. No actual kills on either side just yet. Here's level 1 talents. We do go ahead and get Gathering Storm already up to 11 out of 23 stacks. 5 stacks on Yuan Tox. Oh dear. Well, this is cool. Love that for us. I have a bad connection with something. I don't know what it is. It's probably the Tracer. It's probably Zeratul. Zeratul's juking my camera. I apologize for the delay, everyone. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about that. That's a connection issue I'm having with Blizzard right now, which I have a limited ability to cope with. But we do go and have them pushing in. They go and get the front wall, they being Smoke in this instance. The Angels are coming down, and the Demon is coming down in about 5 seconds. Obviously, first team to kill their non-allied individual.
You're evil from this land, demon.
What a bit of damage going to do. They're trying to go in on that. There's the jump over Plitzit coming out, and Blaze gets caught on the wrong side, but Hogger going to go down as well. Plitzit does not have a lot of health, and it is being hunted down. Does not quite get away. Zul'jin does land a grievous axe circling around, and that is going to be a Protectos of Aiur, 3 of them going down for just the Blaze. This should be the first phase going over to the side of the Angels. Ilarion should beat down the Gates of Hell.
We stand victorious. To me, I march for hell's gates. I shall march for hell's gates.
We'll find out about 3 levels, what ults they take. Alright, they do actually get a fort out of their first immortal, which is unusual. You don't usually see quite that much damage coming out. But there, Ilarion does go down. They will not get keep wall. They're definitely trying for it, but it will not be in the stars today. Oh, down below, there's a little Hogger going to pick up the bottom camp. Really push back and forth. It does look like I don't see anyone up top with Hogger. Does that mean all 5? Okay, Blaze is starting to peel back up top. Blaze did come down for the fight, but there was no fight to be had.
I shall land in a moment, as will my foe.
Alright, Sound trying to go ahead and escape out of here. MJH goes up there. MJH, you are aware that you have, like, paper for armor, right?
I will deliver this realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
Back and over, the cat hits the, mouse over. We do have the Berwin coming in. They are looking for this. There's a big stun coming out of the Falstad. Falstad does go down. Sergeant Scoops does get away. Falstad stuns out the rest of the team. There's the bouncing Hogger, but Hogger taking a bunch of damage, and we're going to have Hogger going down. Lots of damage. There's the Light Bomb Sergeant Scoops, but the Light Bomb is no matter. What's the matter with you? Not a whole lot, as Zertul also goes down. And they're going to start moving in on this top lane. We have level 10 on both sides of the battlefield. We're going to get Bunker Drop coming from the Blaze. We do go in and we see Divine Reckoning, Wave of Force, Locust Swarms, and Tazdingo. And we have Avatar, Might of the Nerazim, Light Bomb, Mighty Gust, and Hortipult. So I would say, portable is also a good light bomb delivery system.
Our triumph brings order to this realm.
We're still cleaning up their own camp up here. Meanwhile, they've got trouble in the bottom lane as their wall is being taken out. And here comes Lorien. And Lorien is pissed.
The wickedness of hell dwindles before me. I will bring down the gates of hell. Blue team has destroyed a fort.
I'm gonna move through, going to get this taken down. I apologize that I'm not commenting very consistently. I don't know why this wave of like sleepiness is just hitting me. So I'm trying very hard to focus. Maybe take a nap between now and the 11 o'clock game, if I can. Circle moved up here, but no real advantage. Circle's coming back down to join the rest of the team. They are down a level and down a talent here. Also are down 2 force, but other keeps stand strong.
Be wary. Our eternal battle will soon be upon you. Repent before my wrath, demon.
There's Tracer moving around, trying to go ahead and get this taken care of. They are nice flank coming in, and there is the massive stun, but Tracer actually blinks out to safety. We do go ahead and have White Mane's Judgment Circle coming down, but no one left inside it, but they are moving in here. We do have the invasion happening from Protectos of Aiur, trying to go ahead and protect this Immortal, because this Immortal is not Aiur, but you know what, they're going to treat it like it is. Our sound does go down, haunted down by the Zul'Jin. A little bit of anti-synergy there, but big stun coming in as the Blaze charges in. Anurect is down, Anduin is down, Falset is down. Tracer is still up, but will take out the Zeratul, that's his name. Alright, big defense coming out for Protectos of Aiur. They do not want the last of this to go down. Back off happened for just a little bit. They're trying to secure level 16, but they do move in here, and they see their opponents are racing a little bit. There is the Light Bomb. Light Bomb onto the Moradin. Does go ahead and stun Baby Whale for just a second. Gust comes out, but it does not end up mattering as Belial goes down. And once again, Elorian stands triumphant.
The crystal arch shines on.
There's a bunch of stuns coming through. Oh, massive damage onto Orion. Orion clearly takes the most of that, like the good tank that he is. Quite a bit of damage coming out of this Angel, trying to land into there. We do go and have Orion barely hanging on, but hanging on more than this is. There's the stun coming through and an immediate follow-up. Protect almost down. Sound almost down. But so many of these guys. Oh, Tracer doesn't blink out for just a second. There is the Gust to disengage. Trying to get on the Tracer, will not quite get them, but now they are on the core trying to knock this down. The shields are down, and they do go and get the Hogger. And with that, we have a 2-0 victory for Smoke, going ahead and making a very clean work of this. Not a very long couple of battles, if I do say so myself. Which I did. Let me go and see if I can get a interview going real quick. And we are back. So while we wait to see if I am joined by anyone, we will of course go over the stats. We do have Zul Jin on being played by Ryunji, leading the way in terms of damage, 45,000 damage versus 43,000 coming from the Li Ming. The Sound on a Hogger does come out with 25,000. In terms of healing, we do have Whitemane finding more healing than Anduin. 49,000 over the course of the game, and only getting 38,000, so pretty concisely done. Is this the team that always makes me come to their server? I think it is. Let me come over here. I always forget that with them. Like, everyone else comes to NGS, but they're always like, join our server. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Whatever. Where's Smoke's Discord? Yeah, me too. There we go. I remembered I moved over, then you're like, we're over here. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But very much congratulations. How you feeling right now?
Feeling good?
That was for the first match of the playoffs. Like I always not to put too fine a spin on it, but I always kind of take these because the middle bracket is usually the like most back and forth competitive games. But you guys really seem to come in here with a plan. How much preparation have you done for this?
Practice every week.
Yeah, practice every week, but I think we went hard this last week, so.
Well, it certainly looked like it. It certainly seemed like you came in with a plan. I did notice that both times, or I guess you guys won the coin flip automatically, and you just went for map pick, and then obviously you ended up map pick the second time. Why do you prefer map pick over first pick?
Personally, I feel like map pick like affects the game more than first pick does, and if you go map pick, you also get last pick, which I feel like is also better than first pick. There's too many meta heroes. It's not like there's like 5 meta heroes, 4 will be banned, and 1 is like super OP. There's lots of meta heroes, so like, I don't know. I think taking first pick is just kind of a bait. Like last pick is better than first pick in my opinion if you know how to counter draft and pick 2 advantages.
Plus, they ban remains anyways, like Genji.
Yeah.
How dare they?
Shamelessly, yes.
So I do have to say, the other question I have, so game number 2 was a lot spicier than game number 1 in terms of the hero picks. I don't get to see heroes like Zul'jin very often, but let's talk about the Whitemane. I freaking love Whitemane so much. First of all, thank you for drafting her.
My pleasure.
absolutely adore that. So YB definitely felt like it had a lot of power in her pocket in order to just shut down their engages. They had a lot of burst damage, and they didn't really get to bring it to bear very often.
Yeah, we were looking at the white main after game 1. I know they like to play like Genji Zeratul Tracer. We banned the Genji, so probably gonna see Zeratul Tracer. I expected Tracer more so, because Zeratul just gives them like a really shit early game. So like, we wanted the white main because we expected them to go with some sort of like flank dive hero, and that's what they did, so.
I did also notice that since you had the map pick twice, you more or less went for two different 2-lane maps. Like, obviously Towers of Doom is 3 lanes, but realistically, it's the double soak lane and the bottom lane. So is that just because you really like to team fight and you don't want to have to move between lanes?
Towers is just our like safe comfort pick, but we looked at their match history on BOE and they don't play BOE ever, so decided to take them there because our BOE is actually pretty decent.
It certainly looks it. Looking back at Towers, Towers was definitely a lot more of a nail biter. Like, I would say that PoE definitely had the advantage early on, or PoA, because like they managed to get ahead onto shots, and it seemed like they kept winning engagements. What would you say turned it around for you guys in the first game?
Patience.
Yeah.
Patience and level 10s.
We needed 10. Like, that's the losing the early game on Towers of Doom is the smoke special, you know? The number of games this season that we lost before level 10 on Towers and then we win in the end is actually, I think it's literally every game.
It really is.
What you're saying is that if you weren't named Smoke, you would be named Kane from behind?
Yeah.
Last question. I always ask a variation of this, even though I darn well know the answer. Why is your team name Smoke?
Psycho ended up making a team a while ago, and then I ended up taking it over and kept the name.
Well, may you encourage alcohol consumption for a long time to come. This is why you have to be mature to play NGS. It just worked better in my head. Let me turn it over to you for any shoutouts you might want to give.
Maybe.
Shout out Moon, Fade, both of them have been killing it with helping us. All the teams we scrimmed. Protectors for playing a great game, you for casting it. And then that's all I got. Anyone else?
I just want to
extra shout out Moon.
extra shout out to the teams that we scrimmed against. Honestly,
Yeah, true.
as well. Really, like thank you for the time. It really helped a lot.
All right. Well, with this victory, you guys are moving on to the winners between the first place. Did I just lose this? The first place team.
In the 8th, I believe.
Yep, and the 8th place team.
Vegas and Gambit.
So, is there a person you hope to win there, or is there any plans you have for next week whenever you have to run into them?
The 8th place team.
Yeah, it was the 8th place team.
I think they are playing right now, so we'll have to find out shortly who you'll be running into.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you do well. We'll try and catch you. We'll definitely get a caster for whenever that game happens. Whether or not it's me, I do not know yet. But congratulations, well played, and I will see you in the next one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See you around.
With that said, we do go ahead and have a game happening right now. We'll go ahead and move on up into the Nexus division, where we do have Boogans Forever playing Cho'Gall's Angels. Because my god, getting these things scheduled was a pain. So we'll go check them out now.